There is a building in Birmingham and one in London, older than most countries, whose only job is to try to blow up a gun. They are the proof houses, and a gun maker cannot legally sell a barrel in England until he brings it to one. What happens there is not an inspection. Nobody looks the barrel over and nods that it seems sound. They load it with a charge deliberately larger than anything it will ever fire in the field. An overcharge. A shot engineered to be too much. And they pull the trigger from behind a wall. If the barrel survives the attempt to destroy it, they strike it with a mark. It is proved. If it bursts, it was going to burst in some man's hands anyway, and better here, on a bench, than at his shoulder. Sit with the word, because we have worn it smooth and forgotten what it means. To prove a thing was never to declare it fine, it was to assault it, to test it by trying to make it fail, and to trust only what came through the trying. The proof is the overcharge. A barrel that has only ever fired safe, ordinary rounds is not proved. It is merely unbroken so far. You do not know a limit you have never pushed a thing against. And two more things the house understood that the smith could not. The smith cannot proof his own barrel, not because he's dishonest, because he loves it. He made it. He already believes in it, and belief is exactly the wrong instrument for finding the crack. The mark is struck by the house, which owns no barrels and wants only to see the ones that fail here. And a test that has no failing case is not a test. If nothing you ever feed the proof charge bursts, you are not proving barrels, you are stamping them. The house keeps the overcharge precisely so that something can fail, so the mark means it didn't. We are building proof houses now for a country where software acts on its own, signs, sends, spends, decides. And the temptation is the smith's temptation. Certify the thing by watching it work. Feed the checker only the clean inputs. Watch it approve, call it proved. That is stamping, not proving. This week, the discipline earned its keep in the quietest possible way. We shipped a conformance set for a standard we co-author, and the most important thing in it is not the input that passes. It is the tampered one, a spec altered, dressed in an honest name that the checker must reject. If it had slipped through, the checker was the counterfeit, not the input. We keep the overcharge in the drawer. We fire it at our own work first. And when a trusted hand offered to write our design to the standard, we did not just accept the credit. We recomputed the change to confirm the words were actually load-bearing before we put our name to them. Proof, again, the overcharge aimed inward. Read the mark that was struck by the house, not the smith, and never trust a proof that has never seen a thing burst. The overcharge is the whole point. This is not commentary. It is category formation.